right. Welcome, everybody. The Game Tavern is now open for business. Find a spot by the bar, grab a drink. Our special today is Sedimentary Ale, and enjoy tonight's entertainment of Genshin Impact. I'm joined by my
What's the
co-host.
strongest you got?
Hmm?
What's the strongest you got? Am slightly depressed. No more solo leveling Saturdays. Season ends today.
I can check. I think
Also,
we got.
thanks for throwing off the groove, Martin.
Can't help it.
I think we got some. I don't know. I've got a good shot of bourbon left.
Damn it.
All right, it's in the back. Go grab it.
Well, since you threw off the groove, Martin, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to throw you out the window.
We'll just deduct this pay.
I don't get paid.
Okay.
What? Hunter, hey!
Oh, hey, Hunter.
Hey,
Well, glad you decided to practice your fucking tall grass Pokemon arrival. Also, I should have loaded this in before we started, so damn it on me.
That's fine. I didn't think you'd show. Like I said, I just sent that gift as a joke.
Well, while
I'm
we're
talking
waiting for this, how you boys doing?
good.
I'm swell.
I am happy on the one hand because of the con that was in my city this weekend, but on the other hand, like I said, solo leveling has concluded for the foreseeable future. We await season 3.
We only got
Actually,
We only
if you
gotta
need
wait
some-
a year.
Actually, if you need something stronger. Oh, hey, Crosshair, welcome.
Hi, Cross. How are you?
Glad you're gonna make it. Like I said, our special today is Sedimentary Ale. And I'm toasting the one to finishing up my classes. I'm actually drinking out of like a wooden mug my cousin got me when we went to a Ren fair.
Awesome.
Yeah, it has a little Mythosaur sticker on it. Bro, I'm trying so hard to save up. Yeah, welcome to the party. I guess while we're waiting for this, we can just keep yapping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next patch banners have been leaked. I know this patch literally just began, but like this is a somewhat credible leak on what next patch is. So not fully confirmed, but highly suspected. We are looking at the new girl that's going to be coming in. The
Hey, more waifus.
Shut your mouth.
she's the chef from Fontaine. Kanish.
Oh.
Wait, Jingling?
Oh, no.
Zhongling's a 4-star from Liyue. This is a new
wait,
character, a chef that's from
Oh,
Fontaine.
this is a new character.
Yep.
We have Aoife is the new 4-star dude from Natlan. And the other two returning, Navia and Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Which is surprising because she literally just recently had a fucking rerun.
I highly doubt you're gonna hear Hunter belly aching about that. I'm trying to save up for Nouvelle, even though she got a rerun.
Oh, Nouvelle, yeah, he just got a
Nouvelle's
rerun. You know?
Oh, he.
Also, yeah.
In my defense, I've been
that's the
drinking,
dude.
and also 90% of the characters people fucking drool over are women.
You have no idea how thirsty the Zhongli fans are. Honestly, I don't blame them.
Hey, I got two of the characters I was running for the gunslinger and the gym bro.
But
Seriously, wisely,
Yeah,
I
this
would
is
go. Wisely, I would gladly pump iron with.
Yeah, well, you have to go to prison for that. He runs
Wow.
a prison.
Okay, Crosshair. Wow, the men in this game are hot. Well, okay, in my defense, I've been fucking catfished by some of the characters
Damn
in
right
this
they
game.
are!
And some of them have fucking Hey, seriously. Some of these characters have fucking catfished me.
You've been catfished by Venti and Ching Shou. That's it.
Yeah, calm down.
That's too many, damn it.
Yeah, if you had a
Okay,
nickel for
see-
every time that happened.
I'd
So,
have 2
well,
nickels.
You only have 2 nickels.
It's
It's
a lot,
weird that
but
it's
it's still
happened
weird
twice.
that it happened twice. Yeah, exactly.
Hunter agreed with Hunter agreed with me, according to Crosshair.
Read
I
of you
do?
on what? What does
Yeah,
he
what am I-
agree on you, Hunter?
Yeah, what am I?
Or-
Yeah, what am I agree? Yeah, what am I
Yeah,
agreeing
Crosshair,
to?
could you elaborate, please?
I mean, I probably do agree with you, but I just need validation of what it is. I did not have
Shit.
sexual relations with that bowl of kelpo. That's a Vanos Gaming reference.
90% of the jokes we make are references. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
sit here. I was gonna sit here and drink my ale.
That's a door.
Player goes through the door.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you.
Oh, she said wrong guy. I think she meant Martin.
Probably.
Yeah, that was probably me that said, like, damn right, all the men in this game are hot.
Like, dude, I'm straight as fuck, and even I agree with that. It's like, damn.
Hey, I respect Wisely's gains.
I do too, bro.
So
Never
still,
forget
they do feel
But
they do
Street
feel like
5,
they do
Let's go
feel like
for it.
examples of that, one Family Guy meme.
What's the other guy's name that agree with me that the men are hot in this game? It's Martin.
Who's not dead? Sound off.
God, I
talk.
cannot wait for you to eat.
I can't talk. Okay, Crosshair, I've been drinking. What the hell is your excuse? Where did we leave off last? Oh yeah, we talked to whoever the fuck was behind that door.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Oh yeah, the new banners are out.
Risa.
I
She's
have
a
done
bull.
her tribal quest. It is hilarious. And I have her, and I'm so happy.
Wait a
I
minute,
have
Zhang Yang, is that Cloud Retainer?
Yeah,
That is
that's
a
Bird,
Cloud Retainer.
aka
See,
Bird
we
Mom.
told you she looked. We told you she looked kind of like Bayonetta, right?
She really does.
I literally.
Also, who's
like,
Cuba? Who's the
five
Cubone
birds.
there?
Well,
yeah. You want
um,
to talk about gym bros? She is the top coach for her tribe. She gets everyone in shape. And she's strong enough to casually punch through gigantic boulders.
Crosshair's on a bit of a sugar rush. That explains it. Honestly, I don't know which character to roll the dice on.
Don't know why her design made me think Cubone though.
Okay,
It's
here's
just-
how I'm gonna. Okay, here's how I'm gonna decide it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess I'm rolling for Cloud Retainer.
Burb.
Burb is the word.
Bird.
You are starting at 0 pity now, so don't expect to get anything in the beginning.
Ooh, purple.
Oh,
It's a purple.
Hi there.
Oh,
I'm
Yansa.
Yansan from the Collective of Plenty, and I'm the most well-known fitness coach in my tribe. You look like you're in pretty good shape. Do you work out too?
Well, thank
be your
you,
new
but I'm
wife,
still a fat fuck, but I appreciate it.
she's a short stack
Oh, look
too.
at that. Now you have a coach for your gym bro.
You know what? You know what I love about that? You said don't expect to get anything. I immediately fucking get like a purple. So
Oh no, purple's guaranteed like every 10. I meant don't expect to get Cloud Retainer or even like lose the 50-50.
well, still I'll drink to that.
You want her, you're gonna have to fork
Also-
over the money, please.
Yanson's been pretty good in overload teams. I think people are starting to experiment with how well she works.
Oh
with
wait, hang on,
Corinne.
chat. When I say Hunter's name, he makes me think of Hunter from the Bad Batch. You know you can use the Stardust to buy more wishes. I know.
I think he's bought all for this month. Actually, have you? It's Star Glitter, it's not Stardust. Yeah, you've bought all this month. It resets in like 3 or so days.
Damn it.
3 more.
Go to Konda Village and find out what happened.
So yeah, you were asked by Ayaka to go and see 3 people that are suffering from having their visions taken.
Forcefully.
I'm surprised Aether has been so nonchalant about wanting to help out. But then again, given the
Aether
shit.
isn't nonchalant. He just he's being forced to. That's the thing that annoyed me about this arc is you go and it's like, okay, shit's going on. It's like, I bet we're gonna fight a god. No. Canonically, Traveler does not give a shit. Traveler just wants to meet Raiden and determine if she's the god from the beginning. Oh god, this bitch.
Go, Baron Bunny! Over here!
Didn't you fight one of these before?
Leave it all to me.
Where'd you go? Come here.
Right there. Yeah, he
Oh,
won.
well.
Remember?
Over here. Someone needs assistance.
Like she turned into a bat. Or
No, she just keeps teleporting.
or whatever the hell those things are.
You really know how to get me going.
Phrasing.
Hey!
Oh god.
Hang on. I gotta deal with these Haley Churls.
Don't you feel bad knowing that these used to be people? Nope, not at all.
You are currently beating up what was possibly a Conrian child.
Fuck it.
Fuck up.
Over here!
Traveler does not canonically. Traveler does not give a fuck.
Oh,
Like, at
shit.
this point, they're already dead.
Following thunder.
Where the fuck did she go? There she is.
Take this. Let's begin.
I recently saw an animated version somebody did where it was Toma's voice actor with Lumine and Aether's voice actor, and he was like the dad of the group.
What? Come on.
I
Oh
must
shit.
leave no stone unturned.
Get it? Because she's a Geo character.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record.
So you need to break that shit
Whoa.
like quick else. Yeah, like, look at Noelle's health. That's what she did.
Fucking damn.
Oh boy.
Alright, I need to fall back.
Pull back! Pull back!
We're not running away. We're just advancing in the other direction.
Over here! Steady as
I believe that's
stone.
called running away.
The merrier.
A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Ouch.
Ow. Woo!
Yeah, she's that. Now you see why I hate her. You get to higher levels, that shit hurts a lot.
You really know how to get me going.
Lightning flash.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Battle made.
Leave it all to me. The more, the merrier.
Seen what's going? A hilarious thing that someone did recently of like what's going? Yansan being like, Marisa, defeat your opponent, and The chef shall make you a dish from every nation. And meanwhile, Jean's like, Noelle, defeat your opponent, will make you a knight for 2 months. And then Marisa and Noelle are just immediately like, oh, I can't lose this fight as they start fighting each other.
That reminds me of SpongeBob. Don't forget, he called you yellow.
Don't forget, he called you pink. Fucking time. Punch, 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 punch.
Steady as stone.
What are you
You
aiming
missed!
I,
Idiot!
okay, now he's dead.
I won't miss this time. Turn it off! Turn it off! Double idiot.
You can always run away. Nope, because I ain't no bitch.
One of these days, it's going to get you killed. And I'm going to laugh.
Y'all will.
Guess I'll get that teleport point here.
Sweet.
That's the new quest, like new thing in Natland. So you're not in Natland yet.
Oh yeah, new
That's
test
it.
run
Evo's
shit.
cool.
That could be cool.
This is a very plunge attack heavy season. Both Farisa and Clouders here do plunge attacks.
Marisa literally jump. You can literally have her jump, and she literally hits people with her ass.
It's not even a joke. It's how she fights.
She's literally
Like,
based on Mexican wrestling.
She throws hands, but then her like jump attack is she literally jumps up and just slams down.
Woo! Jackpot on
There you
Prima
go.
Gems!
Nice.
2 more wishes on Cloud Retainer. Let's see what you get.
On baby. Damn. Useless. Unbox. Share with me your treasures, not your junk.
Dog
I had
statue?
to. Yeah, it's a Sisha.
Phew.
How'd
Is
you
that
go
what,
to that village?
World quests. On the village.
Transport balloon. Fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. I didn't accept
Rules
that.
of safe
I didn't
trade.
accept that request. Fuck you.
Here we go.
Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Hope so.
so what's up with that dance thing Paimon does?
Ah,
She just
you
bounces
must
around.
also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now,
Aw.
all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will
I doubt it,
gladly
Grandma.
apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
I don't know what you do. Did you call him fat? Think about his mom.
Ugh. What about you,
It's a-
Kenjiro? Exhilarating conversation. I'm gonna go get some more ale. No, I'm just kidding.
Vinning.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
Well, that was mean.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do, but equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's
Can't
a
argue that.
well-respected guy around here.
Let's talk
Well-
to the man of the hour himself.
All right, Tenjima, what ails you?
You
Oh.
must be Tejima.
And at the
What
therapy
made you
stuff.
wanna up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Bastard.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Invigorating idea there, Paimon.
Look,
That didn't
she's
make
trying
no
her hardest,
damn
okay?
se- That didn't make no damn sense. That's my best chef impression you're gonna get.
I'm in no mood. I'm in no condition to judge her right now, honestly. So I can't really lay in.
Ah, bullshit.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Doctor.
I'm pretty sure that's dementia.
It's worse.
I was making a
Let's
joke.
continue and you will see.
It's Alzheimer's.
Ugh.
Oh, yes, yes, you do. And What's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
So we need to breach his privacy. Got it.
Laying it kind of thick there on the foreshadowing.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Alright.
Alright. I guess we'll go up into the house.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right.
That was easy.
Let's see what
Yeah.
we have here.
Literally
Today,
walk
the
20 feet.
villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Wow.
That's kind of adorable.
That is something a kid would totally do.
I went kite
It
flying
is,
too.
yeah.
The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
God, you help.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more!
I'm hoping we actually get to
There's
read
also
what's in the
kids.
damn thing.
Shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Oh, let's go do it. Lavender melon. We literally just took this man's food.
Yeah, with his
Well,
condition,
went
he
through
won't.
his diary. Went through his diary, might as well. Well, why stop there?
So
You can
this
sleep with the
is
man's wife and he'll go to
Omamori
jail
Tejima
for it.
wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Maybe.
Given that it's purple, I'm guessing his vision was electro.
Probably.
Hazard to surmise.
Hey. Hey, kid.
Fuck you, balloon.
Hey,
Hello.
balloons.
Game is
Balloons
game
scare
is
me.
fine,
They
and
remind me of Pennywise.
This game is fine, and I'll never play it again. 6 out of 10. I was rewatching that recently, and it's still funny.
What is it? What were you rewatching?
Freakazoid's Avowed review.
Avowed is okay.
Except it's not.
How'd you know? Have you played it?
You know why people are giving it okay reviews? Because if they
It's
don't,
mediocre.
Obsidian will... No, because otherwise Obsidian will delete their reviews and block them on Steam. So yeah, at that point, fuck them. I don't want to play a game where I'm going to end up cha-cha sliding for like 4 hours straight.
Here we are.
Found rocks.
This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years?
It's a
Must
dead
be
body.
something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
If it's actually like
Come on,
a
do it.
buried loved one, I'm gonna give you such the stink eye, Hunter.
I'm calling it
All
now.
right, well, let's dig up a body.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
In that case, don't touch him. I crumble into dust.
How much of this guy's personal stuff are we gonna go through?
Like
Yes.
Martin said, this is therapy.
It's for his own good.
All right, everybody, shut up. I'm gonna read this.
Where is that place again?
Mm,
If we become separated during the war, go wait for me in Konda village. There will be a safe home for us there. Oh, I already have a bad feeling about this. So this guy's
I was
a
about to-
It's
veteran.
more of a more
So
of a
was about to-
lukewarm feeling.
so we already know that this guy's apparently a veteran.
Got anything for that, dumbass?
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30
Yes.
years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Might as well.
Go up to him and say, "Hey, man, we just went through all your private stuff.
All right, so let's put some wages down. What are we thinking?
What if we go through your search history next?"
All right, everyone, shut up. I'm trying to say that. All right, let's wager. What do you guys think? Lover, battle buddy,
I know what
family
it is.
member,
I'm saying nothing.
maybe
I'm
something
going
of a
to
combination
assume
of
wife. I'm going to assume wife.
the Hunter.
I'm with Justin.
You Hunter.
I'm gonna go with battle buddy.
Of course you would.
Well, I'll be.
Either
That's
works.
certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
I would hope so.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
Oh, so it is a lover. Okay, looks like all right. Looks like you boys earned yourself a bonus.
Yay, what do we get?
Nothing. Now get out.
Yay, my favorite. That's what I always wanted.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me?
Hey, you know what they say? Time. Oh, it's not done. I
Now
was just
that I
saying-
think
oh.
about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
Well, you know what they say? Time becomes a blur when you reach a certain age.
It's downhill after 50.
Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Damn. Now I want to give this guy a hug.
But right now we are currently manhandling a
Not
bookshelf.
especially.
I got that reference.
After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
Don't even remember her pet cat Tinkles.
That's what happens sometimes when a vision gets taken.
Yep.
I don't think I fully quite understand what visions are.
You guys are gonna. Okay.
They're basically elemental power.
Give me a minute
Alright.
here, guys.
Bestowed by the gods.
Guys,
Okay.
guys. Just give me a minute here.
Shutting up.
I'm sorry, but this is just
Confusing.
it's just making me. This is just reminding me of something.
Oh,
It's just sort of reminding me of when my great grandmother got dementia.
oh. Wait, you never told
Can
us
relate.
about that. Yeah, me too. I don't remember you never told us about that.
Lost her when I was
It's
pretty young, and
Oh,
my parents really never told me much about what was going on with her. Well, nobody told. I mean, that wasn't out of anything malicious. I just don't think they wanted me to worry. Just
well, yeah.
it's just
Came
making
here
me.
to have fun, damn it, not be sad.
So just
No, seriously,
just bear with me as I'm.
no, it's all good. We told you it picks up once we get the story. Really picks up once you get to Inazuma.
Just. I'm sorry. It's just Just all these.
No,
years
it.
later,
I get it.
I-
It hits close to home. I can relate.
I miss her dearly.
I understand, man. We all have that one lost relative that we, miss.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Seems
that poor-
it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
I think we kind of did.
Let's go find the next person.
If anything, we reminded him of his resolve.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a
Yeah.
samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
Well-
and hang on.
soon- Oh.
I'm really sorry to get like really serious with you guys about that. It's just,
Fine.
that one just
Fine.
unintentionally like hit home for me. So
You don't blame
I figured
me.
it would be smarter to just say what was going through my head right now than just let it explode.
are you good? Everyone has like some part of this game that hits them a bit close to home.
Yeah. Just
I mean, in Zenless Zone Zero, from what I've watched on YouTube playthroughs, like Rena from Victoria Housekeeping, her story mission is the only story mission in that game that actually made me cry.
Really?
well, I'm just gonna warn you right now. If there's anything about this that reminds me of my late grandfather,
Understandable.
with how much I've had to drink, it just waterworks.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon
Power.
doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
Oh shit, I can see where this is going. When this guy lost his vision, he lost memory of that sort of information, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that this whole vision removing thing is sort of a resistance is futile type detail type thing.
Basically.
It was an attempt for the Raiden Shogun to maintain her eternal rule, but I
In
feel
other
like
words,
in
it's
doing...
kind of like
I
it's kind of
was-
like in trans. Oh, sorry. Okay, you go first. And I'll say what I'm saying. You go first.
I'm sensing the irony of this. The point of the Vision Decree was to maintain her eternal rule over Inazuma, but in doing this, she is actively turning the people against her, which in turn threatens her rule and the stability of Inazuma.
Yep.
Yeah, not
Oh,
far
you
off.
pick up faster than I do. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Maybe it's just
And there's
because
a
of-
reason for it.
Well, maybe it's just because of all the time I've spent writing my own stuff and like studying.
Yeah.
Raiden views visions as change, and they kind of are change because they can change the way people are able to like stand up to threats. So she views them as a threat to eternity, and thus they need to be removed. But in doing so, yeah, like you said, it's just turning the people against her.
Now,
Just saying,
granted, she's not doing it. She's not doing it out of any malicious intent. It's just, it'll make more sense when you get to that part of the story.
Yeah, I think I know
Don't
what Justin was
spoil.
trying to say, was that it's sort of similar to when the minor bots were denied their transformation cogs.
I mean, you're not far off.
I know what Justin's thinking.
Like I said,
Justin, you're just thinking, get out of my brain!
again, there's a
mean,
reason I said, like, when I get,
Yeah, that is.
there's
what
a
was
reason why I
thinking.
said for, like I said, there's a reason why in this part of the story for my TF Genshin crossover, Optimus is like, yeah, we have to get involved here because this is exactly what happened on Cybertron, and I am not letting it happen again.
Makes sense.
Well, now I'm really sad. Not for the reason you guys would think. I'm out of ale. Someone bring me more ale.
You
When?
don't need it when everything's happening.
The fuck do I pay you guys for?
You hardly pay us at all.
You dare
I gotta do
deceive
it more
us?
nasally.
Those provisions are essential.
Like
Do you
this.
understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You hardly pay us at all. That's how you do it.
Thank you.
That was actually pretty good.
Thank
It
you.
was.
Let me try.
Thank you.
Everyone's an idiot but me.
That's pretty good.
Now it's true.
Okay, it's scary how
literally-
well I do those voices.
I'm literally going to slap you.
My way, you morons.
Do it, no balls. Alright, let's just continue on.
You samurai think you can
Yeah.
just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Oh,
Buddy.
wait, look! They're from the Tenryou Commission?
Buddy, you are, okay, bold words for somebody who is in peak dick punching range right now.
Right?
You're calling yourself short!
Martin, I will slap you.
I mean, to be fair,
I
to
know.
be fair,
where-
he's got.
Martin.
To be,
Martin. I know where you
I know where you
live.
I know you know where
Are
he
you
lives.
don't?
You've been in his house.
The delivery for
Really?
Tarn has your address, dumbass.
Oh, that's right. Oh well.
Well, fuck. Well, fuck a duck.
Don't
I'm
worry.
not afraid at all.
Don't
I have
actually.
a boat. I can go out on the lake. How you going to
Actually-
get to me on the lake?
It's a lake. It's
You can
surrounded
swim.
by land. I'll just wait
Come
for you
get me
to.
in the middle of the lake.
I'll just wait for you to starve to death.
Joke's
I'll
on
be
you. He's
fine.
got provisions on the boat.
That's
Including
provisions
your
can only
ale.
last so long.
One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt. Do I look like a fucking
We
samurai?
just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
Also, motherfucker, I have blonde hair. How many fantasy Japanese people do you know who have fucking blonde hair?
Naruto.
It's more yellow.
Hang on. Actually, let me just check real quick.
Last I
How
checked,
much
blonde
of
was
the
not a
Japan-
very common hair color in Asia.
Oh, it's not.
We're talking all of. Okay, you said fantasy. Let's see. 1, 2. Yamon says I can't count you. I'm technically counting you, even though that's pink
You
and
seem
not
to have
blonde.
come just at the right time.
Light, not blonde. I'm still
Perhaps
counting
you can
you.
help us settle
What the
this
what
matter.
now?
I'm going through the list of Inazuma characters.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's 4 that have light colored hair. Actually, 5. Forgot Ayaka.
Oh, yeah.
So she's a blonde.
She's not blonde. She has white hair.
It's
Oh,
bluish
so
white.
she's a Targaryen.
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
I had to make the joke.
Of course you did.
Alright, let's just keep going.
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Okay,
not true.
okay. Can I have a pet peeve here? Permit me to
Oh, boy.
just permit me to have my little bit of a rant. But last I checked, samurai was a very particular kind of rank within the Japanese military. There wasn't just a name you gave to any common Joe Schmo soldier. It was a they're very equivalent to the medieval knights of Europe.
Yeah, pretty much.
A particular rank that you were born into. But this
That
one,
is
they're
correct.
just treating them like beat cops. I wouldn't even mind if they said retainer. Okay, that's just... Sorry, my autism just had to take over.
It does not bother me. It does not bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Also, this is a fantasy game. They're playing fast and loose with the rules.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do not... Martin, when has that ever stopped me from bitching?
Well, no offense,
stop
but
it.
no offense, buddy, but that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, so
You know what? Just
stop
go
it.
out and say it. You guys like me better when I'm drunk.
Don't think I've seen you when you were fully drunk.
I have.
I mean, partially drunk, you fully admitted that you actually like Chlorine, so...
He admitted he simps.
Oh my god, that's never going away, is it?
Nope, because now we have it on record. You can look forward to that for the next 100 years or so.
I want to... This is making me want to get another ale.
Anyways, continuing
It's
on.
no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him?
Because Ayaka's a good person.
I want to say something about all the purple on this guy, but I know that's just my OCD talking.
Oh, it's
Yes.
purple because Electro.
Exactly.
I know, but
And your
traditionally
OCD.
purple and silk were, at least in European nations, that's very much a symbol of royalty. But I have to fuck. All right, I'm getting myself another ale just to shut myself the fuck up.
But it won't. We gonna continue?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Said he's gonna go get himself a drink.
Oh, that explains it. Imperial Force Divide 500 Samurai.
Actually, it's funny I'm bitching about this right now. Considering I didn't bitch about the night rank being thrown around all loosey goose in Mondstadt. Also, fuck! I already cracked the can before I put it on the mic. God damn me!
Wah, wah, wah.
Will you cut that out?
No, I was supposed to say that the third time, dumbass.
Moment's gone. Hunter ruined it.
You're off my groove.
No more than usual.
Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
How are you gonna be thrown out the
and see what
window?
he has to say.
Maybe we should have more dialogue
what?
bits to fucking extend all this bullshit because the developers were too lazy to give interesting gameplay.
Justin, we're on the first floor.
Damn you.
Hey Martin, that was a joke. I just wanted that to be clear.
Oh, I wasn't even listening.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Me, on the other hand, I'm just like, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
What did he say?
Well,
Eh,
really? We went
just
through all
watch
that
the
just
bar.
to dialogue with him again?
Yep,
Well,
dialogue
We didn't
with him.
actually.
Well,
we
for
didn't actually
fuck's
talk
sake,
to him
game.
specific. We didn't actually talk to him specifically. We just happened upon the commotion he was involved in.
Doesn't mean I can't bitch about it.
Tom, you're gonna bitch about anything regardless.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
Also, I love how the electro symbol is sort of the, I'm just gonna call it the hand guard of his katana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
how the what you call it? That's how it is in this nation. Like all the hand guards have the Electro symbol on it.
Though I'm still gonna bitch about how the curve in the katana is gonna be held, but that's another time.
Or
To be
you could just
perfectly
not mention it.
I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling like someone owes me something.
Well, brilliant work there, Raiden Shogun. You just fucked with the memory of one of your soldiers, and he's unable to complete his monthly duties.
Well, it wasn't her specifically. It was her. It was her army.
Oh god, now I'm starting to sound like Omen, aren't I?
Pretty good.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now.
God, the tremble in this guy's voice.
She'd be the same way if you can't
My
remember
house
it.
was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to
Makes
be
sense.
telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
You know what this is
Watch their,
honestly?
like,
You guys honestly want to hear what this is making me think of?
What?
Be honest here, like, you guys ever like been planning to go out, or maybe you're just like leaving the room, like you're all set up and you think, oh crap, I forgot something, let me go run it, and you go into the next room, you're there, open the door, and you're just like, wait, what did I come in here to do?
Yeah.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even an
So
age
you
thing,
really-
because it's I remember it happening to me in my teenage years.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that
Haha,
one-
we're so evil.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
Also, I love one of them is named Ken. Where's Barbie?
Really? Could you guys? Should I get you all Should I get you all a bullhorn so you can announce your evil plans more in the fucking open?
Yeah, like, you know, why not just admit that you poisoned the well and kicked puppies while you're at it?
You the man, boss.
Tell me when Ken dies so I can say, oh my god, you killed Kenny.
Oh my god, 80s cartoon villains are more subtle about their plans than you.
Well, it is a
Treasure
JRPG.
hoarders we're after. Let's teach him a lesson.
You had water just coming off of Traveler for no fucking reason.
Way now.
Hello there.
Die.
Some spin jitsu.
I'm having a panic attack.
No one escapes my sight.
I hate it here.
Stay cool. Face your gut.
Ogo Rocket Ice Fist. Isley is a glass cannon character. He can dish out a ton of damage, but he's not good at taking it.
Lightning flash.
I must leave no
Yeah,
stone
unfortunately,
unturned.
he needs a good healer.
Somebody call Siege Ween. Oh, they're dead.
Aw, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you
They're
know?
dead.
Hey, bro. Here's a little helpful tip. You have the right to remain silent.
Unfortunately, you lack the
You lack
capacity.
God damn it, Hunter.
You gotta be quicker on the draw there, buddy boy.
Come on, boss.
Anyway.
Think of something.
Hey, I got shit.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
I love this.
Oh,
Beat his ass. Hey, you want to join us?
You know, you gotta appreciate a man who recognizes talent.
Agreed. Like, hey, you kicked my ass. You want to join my gang? Fuck no.
So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what
Then why
did
did
you see
you?
inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
This time I'm not gonna give Paimon any shit for thinking about food.
For once.
I mean, that was literally the point of
Supplies.
this.
Yeah,
You
it was
kidding?
just
That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside.
Oh my god, do you not understand? Okay, does nobody in Tavern understand the I don't want to say shit until I hear from my attorney?
To be fair, we did just beat the shit out of him, and we do have a sword. He's probably like, alright, let me just tell them what they want to know so they don't kill me.
Exactly.
Still, they could just, I mean, whatever happened to, I'm not saying anything till I get a lawyer.
This is based on feudal era Japan, dude. There's no fucking lawyers.
I
They're
literally
gonna
did a whole,
probably get
I did a whole goddamn side quest with a lawyer in Liyue.
Yeah, that's
That's
Leo.
different.
This is Zuma.
Yeah, wait till you get to Fontaine. Then you really get to have fun with the legal system.
Oh god, they're the nation of justice for a reason.
All this talk of
Yep.
law is making me thirsty.
I owe you a beer. Not.
By the way, I'm getting all my drinking out of the way because I can't have a drop to I can barely have a drop to drink on Sunday. I'm watching a friend's dogs tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back.
I'll take that as a confession.
But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
How about
Okay, but I'm still gonna kick you in the nuts.
how about I knock 10 years off your 25 to life? And I don't put you in a cell with Buffalo Bill.
You've got a
Beauty
deal.
God.
Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
What is it?
Where's the box?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Wait, what?
IOUs.
Yep.
Pardon my French, but que carajo?
That's
No
not
need
even
to-
French.
That's
They're
the
both-
No need to fuck.
They're Latin derived. Fuck you.
Nothing in
Say,
here but
yes, enjoy my pizza, and it's a fucking quesadilla.
Latin derived. Go fuck
Yeah, that-
yourself.
I mean, that is a Latin-derived pizza, essentially.
I'm American. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Ignoramus.
I understood that reference.
Martin, given half the shit I had to deal with you doing when we first met, you have no right to call me an ignoramus.
I do when you
Ignorane?
spit in the face of what I study.
Ignoramus?
I spit on whatever the fuck I want, because this is America.
Octua.
Tui.
Justin, if you ever say Haktua again, I will castrate you.
I didn't say
I'm
that.
Hunter. I'm Hunter, you ignoramus. This is why we love you when you drink. This is funny. That laugh
He's
is
in his
too
Joker
evil.
arc, Lovely.
What was that?
You're going into your Joker arc. Just cuts to
Let's
Tom in his
continue
Just cuts to Tom in his kitchen. No, not the normal pills as he throws them into the blender.
Yeah, a lot of them
Guys, take the
pills.
Oslam pills.
And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here.
I'll say.
We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys,
Zhongli would
you're free to go. again.
You get to you get to go free on one condition.
I'm
I cut
against
up.
you.
One of you has to sacrifice his manhood so I can feed him to the koi fish.
Why?
I don't know.
You're weird.
No, I'm drunk.
You're weird. Anyways, moving on.
Yes, of course.
Just pretend you didn't say that.
So we're going off of California's rule of law enforcement. These guys just break into everybody's houses, steal all their shit, bang their wives, and the homeowner goes to jail for it.
Yep.
Yeah, it works for me.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Sure. Now get out of here.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Seriously, this is all these IOUs. That's a lot of money. Like even Zhang Li would look at that and go, "What the fuck, dude?"
Undoubtedly. I mean, the guy literally shits gold.
Well, used to, not anymore.
Well, then again, he's probably on a healthier diet now. If you're shitting that much gold, you should probably see a doctor.
That or see a mint. All right, so where? Okay, we got to go to the yellow blip on the map.
I think there's a teleport point that's like right next to it.
I prefer doing it the hard way because I want to talk with my friends.
Fair enough.
Exactly. We want. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, Martin, we gotta pad this out to feature length.
Ah, that is true.
At least we do it in a far more interesting way than the guys who made Things.
Behind the scenes making of that movie is more interesting than the actual movie.
Sort of like another movie that I'm done talking about because I don't want Hunter to yell at me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing
English
today's
motherfucker,
missions.
do you
Here
speak
is
it?
your reward.
And she's literally speaking it.
Damn it!
It's gonna have to keep it. It's gonna keep having that indication until you what you call it? Until you pick
Actually,
one of the weapons.
Hi
This is the
there.
place.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Can you help me
Yeah,
find the
ring to
person
put
that
on that
named you?
finger.
Can you help me find the person that named you after what sounds like an onomatopoeia?
Can you help me find a
Which was a
ring to put on
common,
that
like-
finger?
You're now flirting with the NPCs. Nice.
Hey, she's cute.
I'm
She's
not
got-
against-
She does have that very charming bob cut. What the fuck am I saying? I need more ale.
No, you're being honest. Like, dude, bob cut haircuts on women are cute and sexy as fuck.
Case in point, Kujosara. Eula.
Just name
Or
any,
hell, even
honestly, just name any
or hell-
name any Asian character with a bob cut.
dude, not even like it's not even an Asian thing. Like, freaking Wasp in the first Ant-Man movie, she's technically got a bob cut.
Uh-huh.
Or how about Liz in Hellboy 2?
Exactly. Hell, Mako Mori in Pacific Rim, the first one, the good one.
Isn't she technically Asian?
She is
Damn, you're
Japanese,
right.
Ha!
Yeah.
Vindicated!
That's my
That's
line.
one-
Fuck you.
That's one example. It's like, oh wait, like that. That's
Martin,
not a
Martin.
non-Asian example.
Karai, 2003 TMNT.
Or hell, at pretty much every version of Karai. It also
pretty
makes
much.
sense because she's a kunoichi. She's an assassin. It would make sense she wouldn't have very long hair.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
Where the fuck's
Yeah,
the
about those
sake?
IOUs. Of course you want to know where the booze is. Also, that kid in the background is way too enthusiastic about whatever he's jumping about. Also, I think the dad is now drunk as shit. Also, I think the mom is the shopkeeper's twin. Oh, I'm just pointing out random bullshit. I'm getting really fucking tired of this.
Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. If this breadcrumb trail leads to some sort of fucking Yakuza loan shark, I'm gonna have a lot of questions for this motherfucker.
No, I don't think it's anything like that. But if it actually did, that would be funny as hell.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from.
Thank you, Paimon.
Whoa,
Wait a minute. Why is Paimon
Yeah.
being the negotiator?
Because you're the silent protagonist.
Semi-silent.
Yeah, fair.
How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think.
Oh god.
Keep going. Let's find out.
Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account.
That explains the provisions.
He really is a
However,
stand-up
the
guy.
price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
Too bad he didn't have a
Damn.
fantasy credit card.
Right?
God, the more we talk about... God, can I go a day without fucking talking about money? If that's the case, I'm gonna do something stronger than ale.
Remora.
So
It's all I
that's
can
how he
afford
was
to give.
getting those emergency provisions.
See, he really was a stand-up guy. Stop jumping!
But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
That's not
I think he's
how
helping people.
That's not how that's not how it works. Believe me, I wish that worked for my fucking gas tank.
Don't we all?
Last I checked, Martin and I are the only one with cars.
I
What?
still have to. I have to help out around my house too. Okay. Don't try and play this high and mighty game. Okay. I will lose my shit.
I meant that to be I meant that to be something more of a lighthearted joke. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. But yeah, like seriously, like trust me, I can relate. Don't think I don't. Just because I don't drive doesn't mean I can't relate to the pain.
I was just trying to do a bit. Okay, now I'm an asshole.
I know. I'm sorry. No, you're fine, man. You're just drunk. You're just buzzed. Seriously, I will fight you.
Oh, I need to drink more to forget I said that.
Too bad I'm not drunk enough to forget this conversation. Anyway, let's keep going.
Martin, Justin, y'all still there?
Yep.
Yeah, just watching the fireworks.
Justin's just sitting on the sidelines like Michael Jackson in Thriller eating popcorn.
Just waiting for the two of us to start slugging it out.
If by slugging it out, it means Tom tries to punch first, then he just spins around, falls in his face, and then farts.
I just backhanded my fucking microphone again.
Tom just hits the ground. Oh my god, he farted!
Well,
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time.
I swear to God, these
Yeah.
Genshin streams are like 4 minutes of gameplay and 10 minutes of us bullshitting.
That's the fun part.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Poor guy.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense.
Holy shit, I owe that guy a sake.
Yeah, you do.
I've actually never had sake. Anyone had sake?
I've heard it's no, but I've heard it's pretty strong, so I don't recommend drinking it excessively. Like that, like let me put it this way, Tom. From what I understand about it, it is like the equivalent of hard liquor. Like it doesn't take much for you to get like shit-faced drunk off of it.
Well, you know how much I love my whiskey.
Let me put it this way: there's a reason why when you see people in Japanese movies and stuff having sake, they have just like a little shot glass of it.
And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
There's a joke I want to make about it, but I'm both too invested in the story and too drunk to say it properly.
They're invalid.
People's attitudes
Also,
will
that kid needs
always
such a-
reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody
Shut
cares
up
to
about the
think
kid
twice.
in the background.
No, it's driving me nuts.
It's about to have a Michael Jackson. I mean, not a Michael. Michael.
What the fuck? That just happened.
The Industrial Revolution and its consequences.
Keep going.
I'm glad I can
Yes,
make you
Ross
laugh because
Mark.
nobody fucking watches this show.
Keep going.
What about
If you ask me,
Cross?
Had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
Oh, she's great, honestly. Now I feel like an asshole for not. I just need to shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna mute my mic.
Watch that last like 20 seconds.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately,
I
he doesn't
see.
remember.
That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Okay, I was trying to stay muted for a bit, but that is a big fucking deal for Samurai.
You think? I mean, you take a man's sword from him, you might as well take his life from him. Which he'll probably do with his own sword.
Wow. That escalated quickly. I mean, that got really out of hand.
Yeah, I saw that. Justin killed a guy.
Did you use a trident?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Sword? What sword?
His samurai sword, you dingus.
The sword on his
he was
fucking
really-
Paimon. Oh my god, I will slap you.
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price. At least that's what I think.
Wow.
Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for.
Okay, at one point I want to call this woman out, but at the same time she's trying to run a business.
Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Oh,
Fuck you.
fuck me.
We're saying.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of want to pay the guy's bill anyway, just so that she can't hold it over him.
You got plenty of cash to burn.
I've already. All right, how much do we have left over from the repairs from the damage Thor did to our roof?
We still got $250,000.
All right, was that before or after? Was that before or after the mess the dwarves left all over our floors?
Yes.
It's coming out of our paycheck.
It's always coming out of our pay, Justin.
That explains why we never get paid.
No,
Exactly.
your pay's on the way. It's in the mail.
That's what they all say.
But we didn't buy anything.
That's what.
Information is also a kind of commodity.
Fuck.
Wouldn't you agree?
Sorry, I
This is exactly what.
I just bumped my
This is
mug and I
exact-
thought I was about to spill my ale.
This is exactly what happened with Manfredi and Johnson.
Worst
Left of them came home in a manila envelope.
Worst talent show ever.
A manila, ironically.
Martin, you're being atypically quiet.
Oh, I
He's
was reading
invested.
something. I'm trying to find out more about the strike that's going on right now with the voice actors, because it's just going like. Hey,
Let's just continue on.
Don't worry.
yeah, it's
I
getting bad with
won't
this.
charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
You raggedy bitch.
Let me just divide that by 3 right quick. Excuse me, gentlemen. That's about 6,600. I mean, that's about 666 out of both of y'all's paychecks in Bora.
God damn it.
Fucking hell.
Well, that's what you get for using fucking shingles for my roof.
You said fix it by any means necessary. You didn't specify how.
I
That
only
is
said
true.
that. I only said that after Martin tried to bullshit using it as a skylight.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
just
That
saying,
that,
it would have been a
that idea had
beautiful
merit.
thing.
That
Yeah,
idea
what-
had merit.
What's the value?
Until one of the loose bricks fell on fucking Freya.
Admittedly,
See,
we
that's
probably
not on
should
me.
have. Okay, in hindsight, we probably should have put her at that table.
Oh no, you guys said, oh, put her under the moonlight. She'll love it. She'll think it's romantic. She'll leave a good tip.
And now, unfortunately, we're banned from Asgard for the foreseeable future.
Y'all are banned from Asgard.
I wasn't.
I still can go there.
I wasn't because I
Bullshit.
didn't take part in it.
Oh really?
Yeah, Justin
was
deceptively. Justin's deceptively pleading amnesia. See, he's quiet because he's like, "Get out of my brain, Hunter."
Well, since you're so conversed with the gods, then your ass is going up to Mount Olympus and getting Dionysus to get off his ass and deliver that wine shipment.
Dude,
I can't go to
Dude,
Mount
he's-
Olympus.
he's buzzed 24/7 anyway. He's worse than you.
All right, tell you what. Whoever gets up to Mount Olympus and gets Dionysus off his ass will get a 50% bonus.
I think he's on his way there. Shit, I may
Oh,
have
how'd it go?
was there. So
I had to do it for the bit.
It didn't come through the mic.
Fuck.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession.
Don't get any funny ideas, Paimon.
Oh, don't worry. The shopkeeper's already doing that for us.
Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
I want to fly like an eagle.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
Hopefully home.
But seriously, who's taking up negotiations with Dionysus? Seriously, we need that shipment of wine.
No problem, buddy. I got it all taken care of.
Well, congratulations, Haji. You get a 50% bonus.
Fuck yeah.
I was about to
Provide,
say, I can't go to Olympus at all.
dare I ask, what the fuck you did?
I think the question is, what didn't he do?
I may have told Zeus to go fuck himself.
Okay, to be fair, that's totally unwarranted. That's totally justified.
Okay, first of all, given the shit he's done, it's probably he's already done that. Second of all, that's stupid, but I highly doubt that would have broken down to our supply lines.
You forget,
He's a
Tom.
petty god.
Yeah, you forget, dude. The Greeks are very petty.
Well, in that case, you're gonna be cleaning the Augean stables for Hercules.
That's already
Seriously.
been done. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the only Greek gods that
You really think
any.
You really think the horses stop shitting when Hercules is done, Martin?
You think I'm gonna go do a favor for Zeus?
Oh,
Fuck
Oh,
that.
you're not doing.
Remember,
You're not
the
doing
whole
a fa-
reason the
You're not doing a favor for
stables-
Zeus. You're doing a favor for me, so he doesn't use the tavern for target practice.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
do it
can't.
anyway.
He can't.
what were you gonna
Hades
say,
actually
Hunter?
likes Zeus here.
Oh, all right. In that case, you're gonna be cleaning up all the shit Kerberos left in my backyard.
Bet.
What were you gonna say, Hunter?
I was about to say the only Greek gods that we have any kind of solid business relationship with is Hades and his family.
Fair
They're very
enough.
chill people. Yeah, surprisingly, the king of the underworld is surprisingly chill.
And his wife
Pays
is a
very
good.
well and tips very well too.
I was about to say, yeah, they're actually pretty good tippers.
Well, considering that he's also the god of riches.
I mean, how else do you
I
think
mean,
we were
all
able to
the
pay?
ore comes from underground, so it makes sense.
How do you think?
All I'm saying is,
How do you think
all
I
I'm
was
saying
able to
is-
repair for how I was able to pay for the repairs to all my tables when the dwarves were done, especially that one fat fuck.
oh, you mean Tubby?
What was his name? Baller,
Tubby.
Bugger, Bummer.
Cal-
The fuck was his name again?
California.
I don't know. All I know
Anyhow,
is-
continue.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Damn, that escalated quickly.
Honestly, that's not too different to how I handled a few squatters that came into the tavern recently.
Yeah, except in your case, you pulled out a 9 mil.
9 mil. I wouldn't pull out that kind of pussy shit.
Also, nice try, Mr. Millilith. We know that that's you wearing all purple.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
Oh, don't do that.
We're going by Texas rules. You disturb one blade of grass, the guy's allowed to blow your head off with a 12 gauge.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually,
Why don't
story.
why don't we just sit down for a pint and discuss this, friend?
you're gonna need more than that.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
You had a heart of gold, even if you did have a temper.
To be fair, people are thankless fucks.
You know, I can't argue that.
I mean, look what happened when Kai
Strange.
Cenat tried to do something good.
Really the kind of person I was?
Dude, I did a whole ass video on that whole shit show with Kai Cenat. And keep in mind,
Our
I
guy
don't know-
wanted to do something good for the community, and look
I
what
admit-
happened.
Look, all I'm going to say is that at the time I made that video, I didn't know that guy from a can of paint, so bear with me on that one.
No, Kai's cool.
I've heard, but like I said, when I made that, I didn't know that guy from a can of paint.
So in other words, what you're saying is that one didn't quite age so well.
All I can say is that the guy probably could have been smarter and hired some security to keep the crowd under control.
Well, that's what happens when you surround yourself with yes men and you're a successful person like that, unfortunately.
Like, is that such a hot take? Is that maybe just hire people to keep the crowd on their best behavior?
No. I would also recommend having at least one or two people in your crew that are just like, hey, maybe we should stop and, plan this out a little better. Please.
Which no serious shit thrown at Kai. Just like, live it. At the end of the day, like, live and learn.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow, baby.
Yep.
By the way, if you get that reference, you're goated.
I do.
I don't really
Good.
have any such recollection. Even after all you've told
Shock.
me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand.
You're a good person.
But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
Understandably. I mean, sneaking out with your... I mean, that would be equivalent of me sneaking out with my dad's gun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either.
Damn. Yoinking somebody's vision really fucks with their brain.
Oh, it does even worse things in some cases.
It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever.
You know what this is honestly making me think of? You ever
Blade
heard those
Runner?
stories? Hang on, guys. You ever heard of those stories where people are struck by lightning bolts? They survive, but
Yeah.
their personality is like permanently changed.
And considering we are in the land of Electro, yeah,
Yeah, all right. So I'm glad I didn't have to connect too many of those dots. Martin, what do you think of that?
if anything, honestly, I thought you were very clever with that.
Intentional or not, good on you, writers.
All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice.
And justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up.
Okay, am I backing the camera up a little bit? I don't need to see his pores.
The Tenryo Commission seized my vision.
Oh my god, I can see your
The very
skin
people I was
cells.
so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable
You're a
of being
good
a good
dude.
person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
I feel like this is also some of the shit people go through when they're trying to recover from amnesia.
Quite possibly.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah.
Losing a vision is no
Seems
trifling
like losing
matter.
all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Well, we better pray to God
Oh.
nobody mistakes our earring for a vision. Otherwise, that's going to be painful as fuck.
Not to mention very
Next person
bloody.
has lost their vision. Also,
Yeah,
apparently
riding-
today's Siegeween's birthday.
Happy birthday, Siegeween.
You just got the mail from
Yeah.
her, I think.
Yep, done and done.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
I think the cameraman forgot to follow us there.
I think Hey, Fuge, I think the cameraman's been hitting the sake again.
Keep rolling.
Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Make-Your Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
Gesundheit.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though,
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
I
Possessed.
know where this is going.
Oh god, we're not gonna have an exorcist situation in this part, are we?
Your mother
No,
sucks
we're
cocks
not.
in. Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
That was
Speaking
actually
of,
really good.
speaking of
Thank you.
spirits, I just drank the rest of my ale again.
No ale
You
for you.
believe there was actually a woman doing that voice in the movie?
Never. If I didn't know it, I wouldn't have believed it.
One of you, more ale.
Another. Psh.
Really? None of you gonna get more ale?
I think we're
Nope,
out.
fuck you, drunk. Fuck your drunk ass.
Out?
You drank a lot.
More?
Is that what out means? Then get more.
More? That's an Oliver Twist reference.
All right, what do we have left in the stock? Out back in the stock.
Beer.
We got the rice whiskey.
What else do we got?
Just leave you some water, some ammo, some chips if you have them.
All right, which one of you did I put in charge of inventory?
You gonna continue with the story, or?
Yeah, I
Who are you? I don't care whether you're
I'm the devil.
trespassers
Who's
or
asking?
just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately.
Well, slow it down, dude. Jesus.
Welcome to Itazuma.
I'm just... Guys, look at us like we're fucking Scientologists.
Again, welcome to
Make me draw my
Itazuma, where
blade, or you
racism knows
won't
no
live to
bounds.
regret it.
That blade's gonna go up your ass if you keep threatening me like this, bitch. I will... Seriously, if this guy keeps threatening me, I will wear his spine as a belt and use his skull as a hand puppet.
So do me a favor and take your cakes and your pies and shove them so far up your ass that they end up behind your eyes.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples.
Good save there, Aether.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Make Your Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
Observant.
You remind me of a guy I
Don't go
knew.
far.
Last name Shit Sherlock. First name No.
Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert.
Well, that explains a lot. I'll take one
Well,
ale as an
this is
apology.
You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
We can wait till he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then,
Not long ago,
The vision hunter.
Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
Something maidenless. That's the best I can come up with right now.
Wow. Low-hanging fruit.
Have you played Elden Ring?
Touché.
But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
Physically
No,
or
he's hopeless.
financially?
Make any difference?
God, I should slap myself for saying that. Actually, hang on.
I heard that.
Wow,
One of these days he's gonna slap him.
Wow, that one made my ear ring.
I'm about to say, one of these days he's gonna slap himself, boys, and he's just gonna pull a Jim Carrey Grinch. Just wee.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's
Oh.
that?
Sorry about
You
that.
haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself.
Oh, no. Please, no. Please tell me we
What?
don't have to climb. Oh, God,
There is a path
please,
to walk
no.
There is a path.
There's a path you could go. I'm down.
That's the climb is not what you should be terrified of regarding
Not
the
that we have
shrine.
any means of involving the head shrine maiden,
It's the
of course.
it's the person running it.
But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Well, good thing it is almost evening.
I'm not kidding. I actually slapped the ever-living fucking piss out of myself.
Well, if we go in there and his head starts doing a 180 and he starts vomiting at us,
I'm running.
and we'll be concerned. Yeah,
So you
I
decided
think that's
to come.
call for concern.
It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself.
Motherfucker, it's barely been 10 seconds since we talked.
When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
Oh my god. Alright, this is actually me being serious again. I've heard some real horror stories of how dementia patients can get when it gets like really, really bad.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It looked like he was in great distress.
So, in other words,
He was
he's
covering
not
his ears and
possessed.
looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was
Why are you
Ozai.
smiling about it?
He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
What the hell?
What? Is that the master? Oh no.
Yep.
Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Oh, that old man.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Shit.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Up with these stairs here.
Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
Take it from somebody else who really needs to work on their cardio.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad
Oh God,
news?
Paimon's talking with her mouth
I'll
closed.
have you know I trained side by side
telepathic.
with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk
Damn
about that
kids.
time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Now what the fuck were you doing around his dojo, dumbass?
Oh,
When we
well,
were
you'll
young,
find out.
we trained under the same sword master, studying Make Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was
Bullshit.
different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
That's called determination. And talent.
Yup.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
That would explain how he
Commendable.
gained a vision.
Yeah.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later,
Honestly,
I heard
skill
that he
issue.
sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see,
No.
I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
He thinks Anzai is a
This
tsundere.
time, he wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
I'm starting to think that his vision had everything to do with so much of his passion for the art of swordsmanship that when it was taken from him, it absolutely drove him fucking insane.
Ding, 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 ding. We
Correct.
have a winner.
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai?
Oh, God.
Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
No, it's not.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities.
Your sensei
You're
isn't
not ready.
possessed. He's just driven mad by the loss of his vision. Like every ounce of his passion for this art was dedicated in that vision, and when they yoinked it from him, it literally just drove him bonkers.
Yep, they literally just came up and took it from him, saying, "Oh, you don't need this no more."
I mean, given from the vein,
Look what
from
it
the
did to
little,
him.
well, given what little I understand about visions, am I anywhere on the mark?
Nope, you're perfect.
You're literally exactly correct. Once you forcefully remove a vision from someone, it mentally fucks with them on an extreme level.
Huh.
Because it's tied to their very soul at that point.
I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
It's not something added to him, it's something removed from him.
Excuse me, Miss
Yep.
Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now. We'll meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
I think you only meet her
Lady Yai
in Act
herself
3,
taken notice of our
but
sensei's case.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No,
Never
no,
said that.
That's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Sure. After
Bless
all,
you.
everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows?
Oh, Tommy,
Maybe
you're not
we'll
ready.
find out a thing or two about the Raiden Chukan from her.
oh, I forgot. We actually
Nope.
meet her this early in the story?
Don't say anything, guys. Don't spoil anything.
We're not. All we're saying,
We're
we're not ready.
Trust me, you want to teleport. You'll want to teleport to the place. Or at least closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
There is at least a path.
Yeah, you don't have to scale the mountain.
Thank fucking Christ.
Mount Yogyu.
So I do have to ask, are there a lot of stairs?
Yes.
Who put these stairs here?
You
It'd be like Poe.
now T.
You'll be like Poe at the end of this. Ah, stairs. What the heck is that thing?
So that's a shortcut that you just teleport with it. So next time you activate one of those, yeah, just press T right now.
Holy shit!
Woo!
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
That's
What are you
fun.
gonna do, big guy? Sit on me? Don't tempt
Don't
me.
tempt me.
Skadoosh.
I picked up a rhinoceros beetle. Fuck.
Oni Kabuto.
Great, you got hard shell or bombshell. You got bombshell.
Tomato, tomato.
Fuck.
Oh, there's an enemy over there.
Is this an answer?
It's
from
all
the
coming
sword?
out.
What the hell?
Oh, you need to go up. You might have to do a bit of... Oh, no, never mind. There you go. And just keep doing it again.
Yeah,
This is so much easier than walking.
Again.
Ah, you getting it? Ooh,
God, are we on Pandora?
sure feels like it, don't it?
I like this.
Or is this the
I'll
Hollow
get used
Earth?
to. Considering that there's a storm surrounding Inazuma, I compare it more to Skull Island.
Nah, there are no dinosaurs.
There you go.
That we know of.
Those are in Natland.
Wait, there actually are dinosaurs in this game?
Yep,
Yes.
they're called Saurians.
So, gee, I wonder if there's supposed to be dinosaurs, Justin.
Technically, Saurian just means lizard.
Fair, but they're clearly
blatantly
based on
off of
dinos.
dinosaurs.
There's even a long-necked rhino, which is basically based on Paraceratherium in Natlan.
Paraceratherium is is literally a long-necked rhino.
Exactly.
Fucking.
That's literally what Paraceratherium is.
What the fuck?
I'm pressing.
I'm pressing F.
There we go.
Oh, wait. I think I was pressing G by accident.
Say cheese.
Fucking hell.
Damn it.
Fuck. F, I mean fuck.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck.
There you go around.
Shut up. Hello? Anybody home?
Isn't creepy at all.
There's a
Or I should
fox
say
in the
ominous.
tree.
Yep.
Yes, I see that. This isn't ominous at all.
Yaimiko is a kitsune.
There she is.
Oh, no wonder Junior was so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all.
In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile. I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit. But then does that mean he... yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Oh, shit. It's all coming back to him in just an absolute freight train, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Sounds like it.
Lady I'm not sure I understand. The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei.
Foreshadowing.
To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Yeah, he's been his vision has partially been helping repress all of this, and now it's just fucking rushing up to the surface like PTSD.
Pretty
Like a
much.
like a volcanic eruption from the seabed.
Should I be scared of how great I am at deciphering what's going on?
Well, I'm actually
You should be
jealous.
more scared of when Yai Miko takes interest in you.
What do you mean jealous?
'Cause I can't figure this shit out.
Father.
Or
Sensei.
at least not.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
that's his
Wait.
son?
Wait, his father?
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Onsai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
How the fuck did he follow us?
Ansai. Why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago.
Fuck.
You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran.
Wounded pride.
I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know
Pirates,
whether I will
yar.
suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
Oh my god, that is like one of the sweetest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You
Like I
see,
said, aw,
If you're
it's
boss,
you can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of
Your
your
adopted
ambition is
kid's a
something
hug,
that's
dude.
never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
damn right.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer.
Yeah,
I do not belong to the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Back to the nursing home, Grandpa.
So
I'm sorry, I
even though
had
his
to.
ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Out of all the people we've been trying to help on this quest, so far this was the one that has the best ending so far, at least.
Indeed.
Traveler, a moment, please.
Yeah.
Lady Yai has some words for you.
Oh no.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, my intuition was correct.
Ah, fuck.
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
Oh boy.
For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
That's supposed to
I
be
have high hopes
ominous.
for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super
Yeah, I'm in
mysterious.
danger.
I'm so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Teleport.
That was GTFO.
Time to go.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Before Jai starts taking a deeper interest in you.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
she'd
Martin,
start-
keep it in, Martin, for fuck's sake, keep it in your pants.
No, dude, she literally will flirt with you. She's a kitsune.
You thought Yinger was bad.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Uh-oh.
There she is.
She's cute.
Traveler,
She is.
Paimon, it is a pleasure to
Alright, you
finally
two, keep
meet
it in
you
your
both face to
pants.
face.
For once.
The honor is mine, Your Grace.
Oh no,
Me
Justin,
too.
like, you haven't seen anything yet, Justin.
I've
Wait till we
heard all
actually
about how
get
you
to my
helped our
wife.
3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Actually, we didn't really help at all.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the scream for Toma also.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request
Thank you
accepted.
both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
Yeah, what the hell? We got nothing else to do.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Or Big Brother.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Well,
You're
at
cool,
least that
Toma.
saves me a little bit of...
What's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense.
You also got to make sure there aren't any potentially sensitive ears listening.
Always gotta keep some things under OPSEC.
Exactly.
You'll notice the Yashiro Commission ain't exactly on board with everything that's going on.
I figured that out.
because it's
I figured that out quite.
Yeah, 'cause
hang on, I figured that out quite quickly. Out of all the commissions, the Yashiro definitely seems to be the most. I guess you could say most abrasive with the Raiden Shogun's commission, orders and decrees.
Yeah,
Which
because
honestly
it goes against.
is a necessity within any government to have some opposing voices giving civil disagreement.
Exactly.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
So start with the first one.
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply.
You know what? The more I learn about the Raiden Shogun, the more I feel like Hunter is just the step on me mommy kind of type.
I hate that I can't help. You know, the sad thing is, Martin, I hate that I can't argue with them on that.
Quite a few characters.
The full
like
5 seconds of fucking silence was just perfect. Oh my god!
At least it ain't Miko. You have no excuse with Miko.
Oh my god, the sheer 5 fucking seconds of silence told me that I read you like a book there, Hunter.
There's also other reasons why I like her, and you will see them as the story progresses.
The silence spoke a whole fucking novel's worth of words, though, brother.
I know you guys are judging me.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
I'm not
okay.
judging. I'm judging you as based.
Oh no.
No, Hunter, you gotta
Tom
admit,
and Justin are judging me.
That's a dude. That was a clip. That was a fucking clip, brother.
God dang it! You're gonna fucking do it now too. That's the worst part.
Yep.
He's not only is he gonna clip it, but I already know what he's gonna. The title's just gonna be "Silence Says It All."
No, it's just gonna be "Gotcha, bitch."
Get to some of the ones that I like. I was gonna say something like they're just like step on you energy. I was gonna be like, yeah.
She appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Foreshadowing.
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance?
Look at me.
You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Why does it have to be army? It could always just be like civil disobedience.
Oh no, it's an army.
Kind of. Although in some ways, Tom, you're not entirely off the mark.
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems.
Oh boy.
But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree.
I'm already going back to wishing we could just help a dragon.
Too late.
The days when Storm Terror was the simplest of what you had to deal with.
Now I'm stuck with all this politicking, and you boys wonder why I drink.
To be fair, this doesn't piss me off like real world politics does, so this is excusable.
Fair enough.
Speak for yourself, Sumeru's politics angered me to the point of me just being like, why the fuck can't we just burn the government down?
Of course.
Okay, no, that one's
We've
understandable.
tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenchukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
So the issue is gaining a majority vote.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes
Of course
one
not. They
wonder
want to hold
whether
on to
they
their
had a
power.
hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
A proverbial devil on her shoulder is what she's trying to say.
Yeah, you'll learn very quickly these people are assholes.
Yep. Typical politicians.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan
You have
yet
food?
to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
Counterfeit visions?
Yep.
Yeah, basically like a fancy piece of jewelry that's like, hand over your vision. Okay, here you go. Meanwhile, they keep their actual vision on them.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who
Psych.
can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went.
The problem we
Yeah,
are
remember,
facing right
Venti
now
carries a
is that
fake one on
Master
him.
Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
I wonder if
Well,
Jean
fuck.
Lee carries a fake vision to cover up him being Rex Lapis.
Nah. He just keeps to himself.
He just big dicks it.
They found out about it? Ugh.
Yes.
Fuck.
We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Go Mia!
Oh, I get it. Blow it the fuck up.
Pretty solid answer, if you ask me.
You hear me arguing against it?
Why is it when it comes to violence, you guys are automatically on board with it?
I love violence.
Just fuck the
There
government.
it is. Anarchy.
Okay, how do I get the fuck out of here?
By the way, how long have we been going now?
Good question.
It is
Almost 2.5.
2.5
It's 2.5 hours now. I know. Hello, doggy.
Oh,
Puppy.
hi, doggy. Hi, doggy.
It's a Shiba Inu, too. Those are very high maintenance dogs. If you don't give them something to do, they will find something to do.
Fuck.
Sorry, I just got chill.
Damn it! I don't have
know,
enough for
right?
a wish. But do you think I should leave it from here? I should leave it here, boys.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, go with Martin. Do what Martin says.
Do what Martin says. He's the expert.
Well, in that case, that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm just going to run it down the list and see what everybody's thoughts were of today's stream, starting with Hunter.
We're making good progress, and hopefully we'll be meeting my wife very soon.
Justin?
I look forward to it.
Yes, I am sure you did. Just try and keep it in your pants.
All right, Justin, your thoughts?
I make no promises.
Just feeling all very weird. It's all starting to get really weird.
Are those your thoughts,
Welcome
Justin?
to anime, buddy.
Yes.
All right, Martin?
Justin's thoughts. I am so
Oh boy!
I am too sober for this.
There is a certain something that you might encounter next stream, or might be the one after. I forget how much happens in between. But that I am so looking forward to.
Right then. Well, that's going to be it for today's stream. I'm so glad for everybody who stopped by and watched this. Tune in on Sunday, when I'm going to be playing something very special, something very dear to my heart, and something very important to this channel, because it was one of the first series I ever did post on my YouTube channel, way back when. And I'm very excited to play it on stream. And Justin, I hope you can join me for it.
Oh, I hope to.
And just because it's been like such a big part, and I've, it's been well broadcasted on my channel, I am going to allow talking during the cutscenes. Like, I'm going to relax that rule completely.
Right.
Hey, he won't be
Nobody
anal.
say what it is. Nobody say what it is.
Okay, first of all, Hunter, fuck you.
Love you too, buddy.
Second of all, I hope like either you or like, I'd be happy to have you and Martin over for that as well if you can make it.
Depends on how well my primary source analysis is coming along, because...
All right. Hunter?
No, that's understandable. We'll see.
All right, but Justin, do I have your guarantee?
Yeah. Unless
by the way, the game he's playing is. By the way, the game he's playing is Bionicle.
I was going to get very pissed if you actually told them what it really was, because I specifically said in the LHS not to.
No,
say
I'm not. No, I'm not. All I can say, folks, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's a game, particularly valuable to all of us as we're all fans of the medium. But we're gonna have to wait till that day. So until then, thank you again so much for watching. Please do those things we YouTubers love the begging audience to do. Leave a like, comment on our VOD, subscribe if you want more of this type of content, share it with your friends. And with that being said, please and hit that bell. And with that being said, please have a lovely time of day, because you're all lovely people. This has been the last call from the Game Tavern.
I know.